Is Santa Marta, located on the Caribbean coast of Colombia, worth it for digital nomad? It is just a few hours away from Cartagena, which is a very hyped location for travelers in Colombia. But we wanted to try something more like out beaten path, and many locals recommended Santa Marta. So we decided to spend here a month at the end of 2023 to test out the digital nomad life, which is something that I do in this channel. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe to this channel. In fact, in this video, I'm gonna share with you all you need to know about the digital nomad lifestyle in Santa Marta, which include co-working spaces, nightlife, where to eat, activities, safety, livability, and so on. And at the end, we will see an overview of the cost of living in Santa Marta, and we will discover it together if it's work for digital nomad or not. First things first, the best areas to live. Santa Marta isn't huge, and for this reason, I would recommend to stay around the historical center. Also because I guess that as a digital nomad, you still want to be around all the amenities you need, the co-working space, and life in general that is going on. So the historical center is definitely a nice place to stay. There are also other places that you can stay, like El Rodadero or Belo Horizonte, but they are not really in Santa Marta. And in this video, we want to focus on Santa Marta, so the historical center is. Actually, I stayed around 20 minutes by walk away from the historical center, and it was quite pretty. I mean, it was very residential areas with a lot of local houses, but the thing is that there weren't literally anything around me. If I want to go to shopping, I have to walk for like 20 minutes. The gym was also 20 minutes away, and in my area there wasn't literally something going on. So at the end of the day, if I still want to do something, I still have to go to the historical center. That's the reason why I recommend the historical center if you want to stay somewhere in Santa Marta. Second things, how to move around. In Santa Marta, you will find a lot of inexpensive buses, but the fact is that Santa Marta, as I said, is very small and is also super walkable. So at the end of the day, we get the bus maybe one time. The only thing is that it's tropical weather, so it can get very hot, and it's not always a pleasure to walk outside and be super sweaty. But in the other side, you can also get cabs. Uber doesn't work, but you can download the app InDrive, which works basically at the same way. InDrive gives you also the opportunity to give an offer for the ride, so you can decide the price and the driver can decide if to accept it or make a higher bid, and I think it's quite cool. But if you want, there are also local taxis that you can just jump on. I always personally prefer to go through apps because, I don't know, I just feel more safe in terms of convenience and don't get rip off. But I think we took one time the taxi and it was fine anyway, but I personally always recommend to download the taxi app. Third, where to eat. As full-time digital nomad, we always try to cook at home because it can get quite expensive to eat out at every meal. But Santa Marta also offers many different restaurants with different type of budgets. So you can find the Menú del Día that is just a couple of dollars, and it's amazing because it comes with drinks, with soup, and with a main. But you can also find Western food or Mexican, and the followings are some of my favorites. If you are in the mood for a Mediterranean cuisine, Ozu restaurant it's a good option for it, and they usually offer a lot of kind of weird Italian dishes as well as Greek choices. For a good menù del dia, I recommend Café Bendito, which I show in this video. We went randomly on a day and we had a menù del dia for literally just for $1.50, and it was delicious, and it's right in the center of the historical center. And if you fancy some Mexican food, El Mexican in center of Santa Marta is a great place for it, and it is right located in the pedestrian area of Santa Marta, which is great for people watching. Fourth, co-working spaces. When it comes to co-working spaces, Santa Marta doesn't really have a huge offer, which is also normal because, as I said, it's pretty small. But if you have Wi-Fi at home, you won't even need. One of my travel goals as full-time traveler digital nomad is to try co-working space everywhere I go. And Santa Marta, even though it doesn't have many options, one of the co-working spaces literally triggered my attention. The name is Flamingo, and yes, it's full of flamingo and completely pink. Flamingo co-working space is based in the historical center of Santa Marta, and it is also a co-living space, so you can literally just stay there. I went there a couple of times, and the day pass for a hot desk is about $5, and they actually provide also water and a great Wi-Fi, so it's really good to work, and also if you have to do some working calls. The only downside is that it's quite of an open space, so we are in the tropic and it can get very hot during the day, but yeah, again, we are in the tropics. Fifth, vibes. Santa Marta is the oldest city in Colombia and it's very lively. It's a lovely coastal village, perfect if you're looking for a calm life next to the ocean, but still with a tons of outdoorsy adventures to do around. In the center you can stroll around, watching life passing by, all the locals doing their normal life, but you can also sit down and enjoy a cerveza in some of the local parks or in a bars, just again watching people. Because it is sheltered by the largest coastal mountain in the world, all around Santa Marta it's full of outdoorsy activities to do. For instance, there are tons of hikings, a lot of waterfalls. You can go and explore the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, which include also the village of Minca, which is super pretty by the way, as well also Tayrona National Park, which is one of the highlights of Colombia. You definitely need to have it in your Colombia itinerary. Nightlife in Santa Marta, I guess, is happening, but I haven't tried it myself. The only thing that I realize is that they stopped selling alcohol at 6 p.m. in bars and restaurants. And I don't know, like I like to have my drinks in the evening, or like if I go clubbing, I definitely want to get some drinks. So I don't see clubs working without alcohol at night. So about nightlife, take it with a pinch of salt what I'm saying, because I haven't experienced by myself, but apparently they don't sell alcohol after 6 p.m. But if you know, please let us know down in the comment, because I'm very curious to know how does this works. 6 activities. Santa Marta, as said, is the oldest city in Colombia, and for this region it also offers many museums, and one that I really recommend, that by the way it's free, is the Museo del Oro Tayrona, and it's really pretty. Other things that you can do in Santa Marta is like literally stroll around, because it's such a lovely village just to explore by walk that you will just discover by being there. And since it's surrounded by the ocean, it's full of beaches that you can explore. There are literally so many. You can spend a few days exploring them all, and they are all beautiful and very different from each other's. Like some of them has zip lines that you can cross all the beach with the zip lines. Some of them are more for swimming and relaxing. In others you can do some snorkeling. In another one that is more like a fishing village, so I won't enter in the water, but you can still enjoy the fishing village lifestyle going on. Every beach is different and it's really pretty. Plus some of them are reachable or by boat or by hike, so that's an extra activities that you may want to explore. And it's also very close to Tayrona National Park. It's about 1 hour away, which is home of the famous jaguar. And the cool thing is that you can spend multiple days exploring it and even sleeping in front of the beach, which we have done. It's super amazing. It's a great experience, and a full vlog is coming out very soon, so make sure to smash that subscribe button. Minca, which is the most popular area to explore Santa Marta, is literally just 30 minutes away by taxi, and it's home of the most beautiful waterfall, incredible viewpoints, hikes, coffee farms that makes this place an adventure itself. Overall, livability and safety. Santa Marta is a lovely seafront village, but the thing is that talking with some of our travel friends that went in Santa Marta pre-COVID didn't felt safe. Some of them told us basically to don't go to Santa Marta because it was very dangerous, and we were very surprised to hear that, because on the other side the locals, when before we were in Medellin, told us, oh, skip Cartagena because it's a very touristic trap and go to Santa Marta instead, and that's what we've done. And honestly, we really enjoy Santa Marta. Again, I don't feel it's a place that I will stay a long time, because once you have done all the outdoorsy things, I still crave for more. I still crave for more city lives or more activities happening in the city itself, things that I didn't find in Santa Marta. But in terms of safety, it was great. Like, I never feel unsafe. We walk everywhere around. We were staying, again, as I said, outside of the historical center, so we were immersed into the local community, and everything was working perfectly, and in the historical center even better. So I feel saved very, very safe, and livability also was great. So if you like small villages in front of the sea with a chill vibes and a lot of nature to explore all around you, Santa Marta might be the place for you. But if you are looking more for city vibe, more activity and life going on, that might not probably be the best option for you. But I will never say to skip Santa Marta because it's still an amazing village to visit. So I break down the cost of living here. I spent $336 on an apartment that I share with my boyfriend Ryan, and this also includes our stay in Terona National Park and Minka. So not only the apartment that we rent for a month, but also the stays during the getaway that we've done. Then I spent $147 on groceries, always divided by with Ryan. We went out for drinks and food sometimes, and in this case we spent $250 on that. This is my part of what I drink and what I eat, by the way. And for transportation, I spent $95, which include the time we took a taxi to go to Minka. Again, it's like 30 minutes away, so I shared that with Ryan. We went to Terona National Park and all the other getaways, adventures, and the time we just want to take a cab to go somewhere. Total was $95 for transportation. We went to the gym. We love the Smart Fit, and we love it because it's huge, it's modern, has so many amenities that we can use to train. It's double floor. That was a really, really good gym, and it was $37 per month. And for some of you, it might be quite expensive. I come from Switzerland, and one gym per month will cost about minimum $300 per month. So for me, everything that is below $300 per month for a gym is cheap. Entertainment, which included the entrance fee to Terona, for example, was $24, and some beers that we got that were $15. And I went to a co-working space, as I said, for a couple of times, and that was $10, which makes my stay in Santa Marta for 1 month $914. That's a good budget. Calculating that usually I try to spend maximum $30 per day, I would say that all with the getaways that we have done, this was a good budget. Me. So to wrap up, is Santa Marta worth for digital nomad? Well, after spending 1 month there, I have to say that I really, really enjoy it. It is full of outdoorsy activities, beaches to explore, hikes to do, and overall is a very friendly city. Is a place I will say long term? I don't think so, but this really depends based on the person you are. Santa Marta might be for someone that prefer living a chill life in a small village, but with still something going on in the evening and a lot of nature to explore all around. I can't see myself staying there for a long time, but I'm so happy that I didn't skip it. So check out Santa Marta, and I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!